A Toronto resident since 2003 after moving here from the US, Kevin Coltolero developed an affection for the city many can relate to.
I was everywhere on the TTC. I fell in love with Canada. I stayed. I got married. I had a kid. I built a life here.
But that life upended. Inside the approximately 700 square foot Etobicoke apartment he's lived in since 2020, a months-long dispute with his landlord coming to a head. He signed a lease that saw him pay $2,700 a month, but earlier this year,
They're like, we're going to raise your rent to $3,000. They said, well, we could be charging $600 more, but since you're a good tenant.
he said he was emailed that request. Since it didn't come through a legal process, he questioned and fought back, adding he kept paying the $2,700 monthly.
All I did was just get met with, with argument. It's, you don't know what you're talking about. I have 14 years of experience. Paralegal, I've been doing this.
The dispute over that extra $300 for 5 subsequent months eventually leading to an eviction notice and new rental price if he wanted to stay in the unit, $3,800 a month.
They're using it to their advantage to price gouge me out. And now they're forcing me out of my unit.
Frustrated, he said he called Christine Hogarth, the PC MPP for Etobicoke Lakeshore, over a loophole that allows new units created after November 15th, 2018 to escape rental increase caps. He said after multiple requests, he was told the rules, meant to encourage new rental stock, aren't changing soon. A spokesperson told City News they spoke with him and that they couldn't interfere with the landlord and tenant board case as it's before the tribunal. City News received a statement late Monday in response to a request for more information. A lawyer for Cityscape Canada Real Estate Limited, the landlord of the property, said the rent was increased based on comparable units, at minimum $3,300. Salma Dar says the landlord followed the law and that they just received the application. We asked Douglas Kwan at the Advocacy Centre for Tenants Ontario generally about rent increase rules. He said there are 3 main ones for landlords. Only one increase in a 12-month period, there must be 90 days notice, and it must be in writing on an N1 form. As for massive increases on newer units,
the rules for tenants should be the same regardless of the age of the building.
He said the Ford government's removal of rent control for units after November 2018, combined with a decontrol of pricing over vacant units, means affordable rentals are slipping away.
What we're seeing is that those 2 rent control loopholes are just exacerbating the affordable housing crisis.
Renters deserve to live in safe and affordable homes. If you're a renter in Toronto today, you're paying the most expensive rent that you have ever paid in your entire life.
Ontario MPP Jessica Bell said her office hears from many other tenants like Coltolero. She's calling for better protections for renters as part of a broader solution to deal with what she calls an affordability crisis. Back in Etobicoke, Coltolero says he wishes he could stay, but is left deeply frustrated.
This city is so ridiculous. Yeah, I'm going back to the States 100%. It's not worth it. I can't really thrive here.
In Toronto, Nick Westoll, City News.